Can anyone tell me what's better than bread? The answer is stuffed bread, cheesy stuffed bread to be exact. This is King Arthur's Gruyere stuffed crusty loaves. These loaves have cheese oozing out of all sides, and they're delicious to eat on their own, or if you wanted to, you can even use them as a bread bowl and put your favorite soup inside. If you're looking to start your homemade bread making journey, I'd highly recommend using King Arthur's products. I started using them when I began learning to make bread, and because of the higher protein in the flour, you're going to get that nice, light, and fluffy interior. This being the obvious reason why it's America's favorite and also my favorite flour to use. Did I light my phone on fire during filming this? Maybe. But you know I wasn't going to get a Blackstone and not give you guys the full hibachi experience. If you've ever been to hibachi, you'll see in this video I did not miss. I made basic fried rice with some scrambled eggs I tossed in there and used the Japanese barbecue sauce I found at the grocery store. I love this sauce so much, I just use it to season everything in this meal. And I wasn't going to give you a hibachi video without the exploding volcano. I was pretty scared to pull this off, but I'd say it worked pretty well minus burning my phone. It's not hibachi without tossing some zucchini, so I called my husband for some backup. He said my throws sucked, but I think he was just mad I caught it on my first try and he did not. Take away all the stunts I pulled in this video, and I'd say this recipe is pretty simple. You can make it with your Blackstone and it tastes exactly like a meal you're going to get at any hibachi restaurant. 20 pastas in 20 minutes. This is my creamy tomato and spinach tortellini. This is one of my simplest pasta dishes made with tortellini, tomatoes, roasted red pepper, spinach, cream, and Parmesan cheese. If you're looking for something yummy but quick, this is the perfect pasta dish for you. If you have raspberries and a lemon at home, you can make my simple loaf cake. It's finished off with a creamy lemon glaze that pairs so well with the loaf. The recipe calls for flour, butter, sugar, vanilla, the zest and juice of a lemon, eggs, milk, sour cream to get that soft fluffiness in the loaf, and of course your raspberries. You can use fresh or frozen here, but I prefer fresh. Bake it in the oven for over an hour and pour over that lemon glaze while it's still warm, and you're left with a delicious dessert or even an easy breakfast that you can take on the go. You guys know I love making my chicken gyros. I've probably shared this recipe 4 times with you, but every time I make them, they just get better and better. Now that I have a Blackstone, I wanted to show you a fun recipe that you can make with your griddle. I started by marinating my chicken a few hours and let it sit in the fridge. And I like to make my Mediterranean salad ahead of time, so I just chop up some tomatoes, cucumber, onion, mix it with lemon juice, salt, and let it sit in the fridge as well. For the tzatziki, I mix yogurt, garlic, lemon juice, olive oil, salt, and a grated cucumber. You want to make sure to drain that cucumber of the juice so your sauce isn't too runny. My favorite thing to do with it is save the juice and make some cucumber lemon water with it. For the pita, you can totally skip this part and buy it from the store, but it's really so simple you guys should at least try my recipe once. When everything is ready to be cooked, heat up your griddle and cook the chicken and pita bread. Once the chicken is done, cut it into strips and start assembling your gyro. Pita, tzatziki, meat, salad, more tzatziki, and crumbled feta. I'm not kidding when I say this is my favorite recipe to make and eat. You guys need to try it. I partnered with Acme to make my Memorial Day festivities a breeze. I downloaded the Acme Deals and Delivery app to see what Memorial Day deals I could find in the Acme For You loyalty program. They were offering rewards and savings on a variety of meats, produce, bakery goodies, and more, which makes it perfect for your upcoming barbecue. I grabbed ingredients to make homemade guacamole because who doesn't love guac at a BBQ, and Acme was offering deals on the ingredients so it didn't break the bank to make delicious guac to share with my family and friends. Make sure to download the app to see what savings you could find. Here's how to get your Dutch oven looking from this to this. Fill it up with water and a half cup of baking soda. Bring it to a boil for about 10 minutes and then you'll start to see residue floating around. Then bring it to the sink and add soapy water and allow it to cool down. I love cooking outside on my Blackstone, but the bug situation is rough. I just wanted to come outside on this beautiful Sunday morning and cook my family some French toast, but had to fight off a few bugs throughout the process. I decided to make challah bread French toast today. I really wanted to do a brioche, but my grocery store didn't have any. So I just made your basic style French toast with eggs, cinnamon, milk, a little sugar, and paired it with homemade berry compote. I just added lemon juice and a pinch of sugar to add some extra flavor to the compote. I didn't want to have maple syrup with the French toast because I always feel like it's a little too sweet. So I normally always make a compote to go with it. I did make my baby some French toast and he hated it. He ended up eating chips for breakfast. If you're a parent, you know the struggle. I finished the French toast off with a scoop of yogurt and topped it with a fresh berry compote, and it was so delicious, guys. You have to try it. 20 pastas in 20 minutes. This is my one-pan creamy tomato from my just-released pasta cookbook. It's made with 8 simple ingredients: olive oil, garlic, pasta, tomato paste, butter, cream, and cheese. It tastes similar to penne vodka, but with this recipe, you're cooking everything in one pan. You start by sauteing garlic, then tossing the shells in the oil and garlic, covering them with chicken broth until al dente, then mixing in tomato paste, butter, cheese, and salt and pepper. So not only is it a simple dish that you can make in 20 minutes, it's also an easy cleanup. There's really nothing better. Welcome back to my one pot series. Today is the last day and I'm bringing you my cozy potato and leek soup. This spring weather has been so hot and cold. One day it's 70 degrees and sunny. The next day it's 40 with freezing cold rain. So it's safe to say soup season is still upon us. Try my recipe below and enjoy it. I want to know who here has an air fryer that is just sitting on your countertop collecting dust, because that's what mine was doing the first few months I had it until I broke it out and started experimenting. Out of all the recipes I've made, my chicken thighs with poblano sauce is not only my favorite, but it seems to be your guys's too. When I first shared the recipe, it blew up. I've had so many of you tell me how much you love the recipe and how easy it is to make. If you want more air fry recipes, make sure to check out my cookbook in my bio. Do you have an air fryer, but you have no clue what to make in it? You've come to the right page, because I have an air fryer series that has 30 quick, healthy, easy to make air fryer recipes that will make you an air fryer pro. I have all 30 of these recipes available in my cookbook under my bio. Comet Flavors for a discount code. If you love tortellini, then you're going to love my creamy sun-dried tomatoes and spinach tortellini recipe. It's seriously so easy, you guys. You can honestly probably make it in under 20 minutes. It has simple ingredients. I use garlic, shallot, sun-dried tomatoes, spinach, tomato paste, spices, cream, and tortellini. I love making this after a busy day when I need something quick and easy. If you're looking for a creamy mac and cheese that you can make in 20 minutes, you're in the right place. This is my mac and cheese from my just released pasta cookbook. To make it, you're going to melt down butter and add flour to create a sandy-like texture. Then you'll pour in half and half in milk and stir until the sauce begins to thicken. Add in your spices. I use salt, pepper, paprika, and garlic powder. Then remove it from heat and add in the cheeses and mix it to allow to melt. I use a sharp cheddar and Gruyere to get a nice, nutty, and a very creamy sauce. Mix in your pasta noodles and enjoy it.